split. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Good as Gold, number 49. I am OrD, that's ORD. You can find me at all of these beautiful locations down below. This tournament is being brought to you live on Monday, June 18th. That's right. A special shout out to Zeke. That's z33k.com. They are our sponsors for this tournament. Please go there for all of your PC tournament gaming needs. A special shout out to Mallory Browse, to PJ Schneider, and to Miss Allison Pang, all of whom are involved in the authorly world. Please go check them out. I think I follow all of them on Twitter, so if you follow me, I'll give you access to them. No worries about that. Let's bring you into the game, though. Open up those production tabs and see that, oh no, our names are on the wrong sides. So for just a moment, please pretend as if I'm casting. And he's random. I mean, he's obviously not random anymore because we can see what he is, but I like to say that he came into the game as random. I think it's much more interesting that way. So VM Serpent is up 1-0 right now. Everything should be updated. Let's double check before we go ahead. It is indeed. And in the lower right-hand corner of our map, Shakura's Plateau, it is the ugliest race known to man, the Zerg player, VM Serpent. Indeed, it is laggy. It shouldn't be quite as laggy anymore now that I have XSplit closed. Well, let me actually minus it out. And in the upper left-hand corner of our screen, we have the light blue Terran trying to be friendly. It is Why Can't I Lose, who is actually a random player who continues to get Terran, which is interesting. Previously, we saw him go with more or less a 1-Rax expand every single time. Looks like that's what he's doing right now. He's building his barracks right here, which build attack units. Obviously, that's his workers, SCV. Not obviously, but that's his workers, SCV. Again, sadly. Yes, so this is game number 2 of the best of 3 and the semis best of 3. Yep, all of that is correct. 6 times in a row? Fake random. Yeah, so he could randomly be any of the 3 races according to what he pre-selects at the beginning of our matches, and yet he seems to always be Terran. So we are experiencing a little bit of lag, which is unfortunate. Let me open up. It looks like everything's good. If people can type in, lol, gotta love range. Okay. Looks like we're good. Chat is talking about the game, so I'm assuming that we're golden as far as that's concerned. We're following this Zergling up and in. I'm taking a sip. Oh, lag. Lag. Oh, it's glorious. The factory. Whoops. Going down for Why Can't I Lose. This, of course, being a slightly more upgraded version. These are the Marines right here. The guys with the guns. Oh, yeah. Look at them. They're in space suits. Don't get all excited. Because this is a hostile planet. This little thing right here that looks a little bit like a dog really isn't. He's a Zergling. He's the basic melee attack unit for the Zerg race, which is VM Serpent in this game. Why Can't I Lose comes down the map and a little bit of a stutter step there, and he kills off the Zergling. And so now VM Serpent should more or less be in the dark for the expansion. However, he has a nicely positioned Overlord. This Overlord, of course... Ooh, I didn't realize that he disappeared in the corner like that. That's interesting. Now we see him being micro-forward just slightly enough to hopefully see if these mineral patches are being mined by any workers. We have a small Marine Hellion force, the Hellion being this RC-looking car right here that has a flamethrower attached. These are roaches. They're really high health, a little bit slow-moving units for Zerg. They're not that slow. Pretty much all Zerg's units are fairly fast, but the Hellion pretty much outclasses everything as you see it zip off screen, and the Marines are still hanging out with us. Now the roaches are moving forward, and let's see, that's 2, 4, 6, that's a 7-roach push. Interesting. It's going to be 9 by the time they get over there. There's no Baneling nest going down. Is there... No, we don't have any Zergling speed, so it looks like VM Serpent believed that Why Can't I Lose went command center early on there, but he actually went with a starport that's researching cloak, and roaches cannot attack air units. So as long as this attack can be held right now, Why Can't I Lose will be in a fantastic position. However, this supply depot is not being repaired. Banshee pops out. The Marines are dying from the roaches from the low ground. Oh, nice micro forward by VM Serpent. Why Can't I Lose is desperately relying on these Banshees to do as much damage as possible. He loses all of his Marines. Oh, what's he got popping out here? He's got a tank that'll pop out in just a minute. Nicely done, pulling all of his SCVs away from the roaches, so hopefully he won't lose as many. However, he's losing all kinds of mining time right now. Marauder is now out. This roach attack is going to be cleaned up. Some roaches are returning home, as VM Serpent is well aware. He should have another queen on the way over there. That's bad form by him. He's now building Zerglings. I'm not sure why he's doing that. He needs to be building, he's got an Evo chamber, he needs to build a spore colony pretty soon, as this Banshee, having cleaned up all the roaches, is now coming out across the map. Again, I have no idea. Why do you build Zerglings in this moment? You know a Banshee's on the way. There we go. We got a Spore Crawler. Got another Spore Crawler. Got a Queen in position. Got another Queen that's being produced. This Banshee is going to come in. It's going to have Cloak, though. And there's no detection besides the Spore Crawler. So the Banshee attacks the Queen. Queen engages. That's fine. A few pot shots off. Then needs to return to the safety of the Spore Crawler range. Nicely done. The Spore Crawler is moving around. It's up. It's out of the ground. Now being targeted down. No. Okay, VM Serpent's actually being really cheeky, running underneath it the whole time. This Banshee so far has 9 kills. It's definitely paid for itself. The drones need to be pulled so much sooner. This Queen is going to miss an inject as well. Up here, there's just one Spore Crawler to protect all these drones. We have a second Banshee coming in. A great decision by Why Can't I Lose, it would seem. Really, it wasn't a decision. He just was going Banshee from the beginning of the game, and it was either going to work or it wasn't. And when your opponent goes a unit that cannot attack air units, and you have air units, well, there's not a lot of math required. The Spore Crawler is about to burrow. Where's the micro? Why can't I lose? It's going to lose his Banshee's so close. Oh, it's got 20 life left, and now he's going to pull back with the Banshees. He actually doesn't need to, but he's done enough damage with them. Let's see, 0 kills and 12 kills. Actually, he hasn't. He needs to get at least 2 more kills in order for this trade to be cost efficient. Please just trust me on that. I won't walk you through the whole math of it. But now it looks like Why Can't I Lose? He's going bit by bit. He's going all in every single unit that he has. Well, okay, he's leaving a few back home. Just, you know, token amount of mining just in case he has one last desperate hope at the end. He's going to come forward. He's going to repair this Banshee. I hope... No, repair the Banshee. No, but seriously, repair the Banshee. So he's got... No, he doesn't have siege mode either. Oh, I don't know. VM Serpent may be able to hold this. But that Banshee goes down. He didn't repair it. Oh, I don't know who's going to win this fight. The Zerglings now seem to make a lot of sense. There's not enough roaches. The Spore Crawlers actually are engaging the Banshee. The Banshee does get micro back. These SCVs need to be on repair. All of these drones need to be pulled. This hatchery needs to be sacked. VM Serpent has no chance of holding it. I don't know why he's staying here. He's taking losses he doesn't need to. He needs to return home. He needs to build some fine crawlers, because he's got to know that Why Can't I Lose is all in. That's so many SCVs. Now finally drones being pulled, but it's really late. Most of them dead, unfortunately. The Spore Crawler could have been pulled as well. Maybe got a few more pot shots off. These Spine Crawlers went down too far forward from the base and way too late. Why Can't I Lose marching in here. VM Serpent. Oh, nice, nice. Pushing forward, pulling back. Needs to push forward again. Oh, loses one of the Spine Crawlers. Now he needs to run away again. Run away again. No, don't engage. The Queen is gonna die. No, run away.